Hi, everybody, and welcome back again to another episode of Investing Deplorables. I hope you're all doing really well. I know here lately I haven't uploaded a video as frequently as I normally do. I'm a little behind, but bear with me. I've been pretty busy with some activities going on this summer. It's going to be a pretty busy summer, so I'm going to try and keep you guys updated as much as I can and try to stay as transparent as I can. I'm going to keep trying to do at least one video a week. We're going to probably I've on updates on the possibly doing a cancellation on the option trade Mondays. I am having a hard time deciding if I want to trade own stock in Ford Motor Company and trade options on that, or if I want to just keep doing our small cap companies like QuantumScape and Mind Medicine. If you guys take a look down below here with my options, I currently have no options that I'm trading. For those of you that are returning viewers, I was doing option trades. I was selling covered call options on Mind Medicine. Those options have finally exercised on the 19th of April, and we sold those shares for exactly $7 a share. If you take a look at the price of the stock, it is at $8.50. So I mean, I did potentially lose a gain of like $150 there if I was going to be selling today, let's say. But that's just kind of the beast of trading options. And with these smaller companies, you are going to see a lot more volatility. So I was considering possibly trading into Ford, but as you guys can see here in the markets, for any of you guys that have been paying attention to the stock market here in America, we have been seeing a little bit of volatility here. We had an all-time high here around the April 6th. And then right after that, we did see a little bit of a sell off. So we might potentially see a minor correction in the markets. And so I was thinking about this, guys, but let's take a look here at Ford Motor. And that's the kind of the reason why I'm trying to decide if I actually want to own Ford Motor or not. We are seeing a little bit of a shake in the markets. And so I'm just thinking to myself, if I start selling puts or if I buy the shares and start selling calls on it, let's take a look here at the max time for this stock. As we can see here, guys, the stock really doesn't move all that much. It tends to just move sideways. But if you take a look here at our years when we had a stock market crash, like in 2020, you can see here that it went down to $4.83. And then again in 2008, 2009, you can see here that it was down to almost just $2 a share. So that's the reason why I'm going to kind of hold off on this for now, guys. I'm going to just kind of wait it out and see what happens towards the end of this year. I might decide to start doing some options on this or maybe on my other stocks, but I've been seeing quite a bit of volatility lately, so I'm kind of thinking that I might just decide to stay out of these out of the options trading for a while, guys. If you guys have another thing about the Ford Motor is I'm not entirely sure if I'd be happy, if I was to trade options on our Ford Motor, guys. Let's say we did a put option for $12. I mean, we could go lower to $11, let's say, but I'm just not entirely sure if I would be very happy owning. Let's say if I sold a put option and I ended up the stock exercised at $11, but it dropped down to $9. I'm just not too sure if I'd be happy owning Ford Motor at $11 a share. So I think we're just for the meantime, guys, we're just going to go ahead and hold off on our options. So that's the update I have for you guys on options. As you can see here, I currently have buying power of $1,360. If you take a look at our margin, we have that $650 that I have available. Plus, I have $710 of individual cash. I think I'm just going to sit on that cash for the time being. I will at least take a little bit of money, though. I'm not going to use all $710, but we'll go ahead and take at least a little bit of money. I do have a new stock that I want to buy today, guys. So for those of you that aren't aware, I've been looking at this new stock that we'll be adding to the portfolio, and the name of that stock is going to be Scott's Miracle-Gro, guys. This stock, if you take a look here at the all-time charts of it, we can see here that in 2021 it had an all-time high of $244, and then we saw a massive sell-off to where we're back down to just under $70 a share. Guys, this investment, if you take the time to look at like the quarterly earnings reports for it, they have been kind of getting into the marijuana space by growing hydroponics and doing some other stuff that's going to kind of put them in the play for the marijuana industry. And guys, this stock has been around for a very long time, and as you guys may be aware, we're still at about, I think it's a little over 25 states that have legalized marijuana. So we're going to go ahead and buy this share, and that's kind of what we're going to go off of. We're going to go ahead buy the dip since it's sold off so much, and we're going to see if we can make some gains on it as the marijuana industry possibly starts to go up in value. So instead of buying in dollars, guys, we're just going to buy in shares. We'll just buy one share of Scott's Miracle-Gro. We're going to see where that goes as we add this to the portfolio. Alrighty, so that is a new position that we have now in the portfolio. If you take a look down below here, you can see that it does have a pretty nice starting yield for a company of its size that's been around as long as it has at that 3.85%. If you look at the price to earnings ratio, it is in the negatives. So this company is probably losing a little bit of money, which would make sense. I wouldn't be surprised, guys. This is probably going to be a pretty cyclical stock. You got to think, I mean, their business is in the gardening industry. So if you're going to be, in the wintertime, this company's probably not making as much money as they are going to be in the summertime. So, but we're right around the corner, guys, for the summer. So we could see it in our next quarterly earnings report. It will not surprise me if we start seeing some of our sales going up from all the people that are buying their Miracle-Gro for their gardens. And in addition, guys, I do think eventually the play into the marijuana industry, I think, is going to be a pretty smart move for them, and it's probably going to make their sales a lot less. They'll probably still have pretty cyclical sales, but this probably will help even out that playing field as far as uh, how frequent their profitability is for their company. So, okay, guys, we went ahead and bought our share of Scott's Miracle-Gro. And then, guys, we're going to go ahead and go through the top 10, go through the core 7 ETFs that I have for the portfolio. Let's go ahead and buy $1 of our DGRW. DGRW, guys, this is going to be our dividend growth play. We're just going to go ahead and do that $1. This one is one of the ones that's invested heavily into the tech space, so it's kind of like SCHD in my opinion, but it's just a little bit more focused on our tech plays. So we should see a different type of dividend growth and possibly some better capital appreciation from this one than we maybe would from our SCHD play, guys. The SCHD is going to be a little bit more for the people that are just focused on that value investing. But let's go ahead and put $1 into this one. We're getting really, really close to our goal of the year, guys, of having, well, not necessarily for this one. I am hoping to have about 10 shares of this stock by the end of this year. We'll see how well that goes. For those of you guys that don't know, I work at Walmart, so sometimes times are good and sometimes times are a little bit tough, but that's okay. We're going to stay consistent. We're going to keep investing into our shares. We're going to keep a good attitude because I know for a fact that as long as we stay moving forward, that we will reach our financial freedom. And guys, if you're somebody that's living paycheck to paycheck like myself, make sure that you have yourself an emergency savings account so you're not dipping into your finances with your stock brokerage account. So, and here's our JEPQ, guys. We are getting close towards the end of the month for this stock. So we'll get to see how much we're going to be making in dividends. The goal for JEPQ and JEPB is to be making at least $2 a month consistently from these two ETFs. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit more money into these ones, guys. We're going to go ahead and put $4 into our JEPQ, and then next month we'll have a good idea of how much closer we are to that $2 a month goal. And so, guys, for those of you that maybe are wondering, we're trying to get to that $2 a month mark for both of these ETFs. As soon as we do that, we're going to turn off our drip. So right now, I have the dividends just getting reinvested right back into every single stock that I have into the portfolio. once JEPI and JEPQ get to that $2 a month mark, we're going to start using that income to start investing into some other plays. So those are just going to be our cash flow plays, guys, to help us with our portfolio for when we are going to be investing in some of our plays that are a little bit undervalued. So if you guys take a look, though, like our SCHG, and I believe SCHD is down too, but after that sell-off we had recently, you can see here that my SCHG is now at a negative for the total return. Almost since the beginning of the time of owning this, guys, it has been in the green, so it is kind of nice to see these stocks selling in the negative, because that means I'm getting a nice discount on them. So I'm actually pretty happy to see that. Many people probably would rather see it go up, but this is the time to be investing in them, is when you're seeing that investment in the negative. So, as you can see here with our QQQ, our another growth ETF, we're in the negative with that one as well. So we're going to go ahead and put $1 into that one. And I'd say that about wraps that up for this month, guys. I don't really have much else to cover for you guys. It has, like I said, it has been a pretty busy summer, and I really hope to keep staying very consistent with uploading these videos. It's probably going to be a little different each and every week, just because we are kind of summer's just going to be a busy time. I'm working full time. I'm going to be going to college, and I've got some other things going on as well. So, but I do want to keep you guys informed. I want you to see what's going on with our investments here, and to give you guys an update on the video that I'm making about the reconstitution of SCHD. I do have the script finally written, so I'm going to be working on making the video tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have time, I would really like it if you enjoyed what you saw today, if you could leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it, guys. And if there's something that you didn't like, hit that dislike button, and please leave a comment down below about what you think I could do better, or just why you didn't like it. Or if you want to leave a nice comment, you can do that too, but I would love to know your feedback so I can help improve these videos. And hopefully here soon, guys, I'll be making videos on the computer rather than the phone. I know our SCHD video, I'm going to be trying to upload that and creating it from the computer. So that's it for this week, guys. Thank you so much for being here today. And until next time, guys, take care.